Hello YouTube, Freddie Cardona here. Welcome back to another episode of Fred Drives. In this episode, we're gonna take you with me as I run a few errands. Have to pick up some kitty litter and some water on this beautiful day. And look at those clouds. Isn't that beautiful? That reminds me of the Simpsons intro. The Simpsons. All right, no singing. So yeah, we're right now on Crooks Avenue. We're headed east. So for this drive, we're going to take Route 46 east. And we're going to the Teterboro shopping center. We're gonna go to the Petco. They have a good deal. I think is it 30 gallons? A 30-gallon bucket of kitty litter for $9.99. If I'm not mistaken, I'll let you know. So we're going past the River Road exit. To the right, we have the Townhouse Inn and Suites. And if I'm not mistaken, let's see what bus comes through here. I think it's the 161 to New York. The 161 to New York as we go past some small establishments here on 46 East. We've got a bowling alley here to the right side and the Red Carpet Inn Hotel. Let me see if I can check what bus goes this way. This is one of my traditions when I do a Fred Drives video. You've got the 161 to New York and the 151 to New York. Got Old Glory over there to the right, waving majestically in the wind with the prisoners of war and the MIA flag underneath. As we go past a Friendlies, we've got a Krausers on the right. And this intersection here, this used to be the Boulevard in Elmwood Park. It's now called Mola Boulevard in honor of longtime mayor in Elmwood Park. Oh, and a Parkway Diner restaurant is over here to the right. That's a very popular diner also. Late night diners for late night revelries, revelers, late night revelers. We're crossing Mola Boulevard. Last night was the first game of the wild card for the New York Mets. They lost to the Padres. And if they lose tonight, they're out of the playoffs, and it's on to next season. If they win tonight, then they have to play one more game and win again. So what I normally do, when you see this officer here that pulls somebody over, slow down. If I can't merge to the left, because I couldn't right there, then what you're supposed to do is slow down, put your hazard lights on. I don't know about the hazard lights, I do that, but at least slow down. But I do two things because I want officers to be safe. If I can't merge to the other lane, I will slow down and put my hazard lights on. And then once I safely pass that traffic stop, then I'll go back to normal driving. But my preference is always to merge to the left, get out of the way. Those officers' jobs are dangerous enough without my carelessness adding to their danger. The Excelsior on the right hand side. On the left is a very famous shopping center. We have a gym, Walmart, Staples, McDonald's. Come on in, sir. This gentleman in the white car or this female in the white car really needed to get to this lane as we go past the Taqueria Los Güeros Mexican restaurant. and an exit for Outwater Lane, Garfield, and Passaic. So for those of you that have been my subscribers for many years, as we go past La Fortaleza, and especially, well, you guys already know me. You guys know that I will do drive-thrus and explain what's in the area generally. And the reason I say generally is because every now and then I'll get a new subscriber that will watch my videos, which I'm always appreciative. As I go past Lodi's Pizza over there on the other side, that was featured in The Sopranos. So a new subscriber will comment, oh, you forgot to mention, oh, you should have mentioned this spot, or you should have mentioned this point of interest. How can you go there and not mention that point of interest? Just keep in mind, for the new subscribers, that I am not a professional tour guide. I don't know 100% of every single structure or point of interest that are in any particular neighborhood or any particular road. The reason I do these videos is so that people who no longer live in this area can view the videos and vicariously through me just kind of visit the old neighborhood, so to speak, or their old hunting grounds, or that Madonna song, "This used to be my playground." I know I promised not to sing, and I just broke that promise. As we continue on 46 East. I noticed that when I travel this highway with folks who have been in Patterson, or not Patterson, but the Northeast in a long time, will always say something like, wow, this place has changed so much. Oh, wow, that's new. That wasn't there. It's funny because everything I drive, everything I see when I'm driving here, in my mind, it's always, oh, that's been there for a while. Because, the changes happen so subtly that you don't notice for the most part. We got Mazzoni's Auto Body Shop. A lot of car dealers and auto body shops on Route 46. Gasoline station, which I do need gasoline. I may have to stop. Hank's Frank's Texas Wieners on the right-hand side. Not necessarily Libby's, but it's still a Texas Wiener. As we pass the exit to Route 17, and we should be actually pretty close now to the Teterboro Shopping Center. As you can probably see, the New York skyline over here up ahead, maybe just barely. Let me see if I can give you a shot of that New York skyline. Yep, there it is. The partial New York skyline. As I zoom back out, and we got a plane taking off from Teterboro Airport. So in this particular Teterboro shopping center, we have a Walmart, Costco are the main are the anchors of this shopping center, but you have stuff like the Halal Guys, Chipotle. So this entrance, I used to always take this first right to get into the shopping center. But what I've noticed, especially if I'm going to Petco, if I do that, if I take this first right here, I have to kind of fight traffic for all these establishments. And then what I've noticed is if I go past the second right here, and then I make this one, and if we all know math, this is the third right. The third right-hand turn. And this will put me right in front of the Petco. Oops, let me let that gentleman go. There you go, good sir. Patience is a virtue. Oh wait, do I fit in this? Oh boy, I'm gonna get. This is very, very tight. All right, perfect. I'm gonna show you the prices for that kitty litter. So if any of you are cat owners, this may be the most economic way to buy kitty litter. One of the saddest things of coming to this Petco. Hey, there I am. Hello. Is one of the saddest things of coming to this Petco are the kitty cats that need to be adopted. There's a kitty cat. Hey, buddy. He's tired. Yeah, so here's the receipt. So for two 30-pound buckets of kitty litter, so 60 pounds of kitty litter, total is $23.44, which I feel is really a good price. And I think in the beginning of the video I said 30 gallons. Oopsie. But yeah, so $23.44 for two 30-pound buckets of kitty litter. All right, it's time to head out to get some water, and that should do it for the video once we get that water. So let's try to get out of here without hitting another car. Here's another tip for you awesome drivers out there. When you're backing up, what I do is I lower the back windows, and then I come out slowly, inch by inch. And if a driver is coming up this way, I will listen for the horn, because that's what they'll do. They'll honk as I start inching my way out. When I was saying inch by inch, I was remembering an old song or an old vaudevillian act. Something about the 2300, inch by inch they moved. I can't recall it at the moment. If anybody remembers what I might be referencing, just leave it in the comments below, as we're directly in front of Teterboro Airport. So we're gonna go back on Route 46 West this time. And for the purposes of saving time, instead of going to ShopRite or PriceRite, I'm going to probably stop in at like a 7-Eleven. I was going to go to the Walmart here to get the water, but it's such a big crowd on a Saturday in the Walmart that it might take me a few hours to get out of there just for a case of water bottles. And of course, I'm exaggerating. It's not going to take me 2 hours. Or it might. You never know. Okay, so we're gonna stop here at this BP in hopes that they have some water. I'll just get enough to carry me over this evening. We'll be right back. All right, mission accomplished. Whew. I purchased 2 cases of Poland Spring water bottles, 35 count, 2 of them. And of course, my male ego would not allow me to make 2 trips, right? So I carried them both at the same time. And yes, I said both, not both with the F, both. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this little errand, on this Fred Drives video as I attempt to catch my breath. I did do a little bit of a jog, trying to get my exercise rings to close on my Apple Watch. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next video.